Searching ponds, riverbanks, and fields, there is no sign of 8-year-old Victoria Stafford.
You know what a psychopath is, Mike?
I have never met one.
I just met one tonight. You.
I would kill again.
You're dead. I'm alive.
I don't think it was wrong.
The thing inside of me, it's like the appetite. It's like a wolf that's feeling the hunger.
If she can get to a phone, if she can just get away, she's a strong little girl. You know, like, just get away from whoever it is, or wherever you are, and just run.
We've been looking out for anything that could possibly help us find the identity of this person.
Come on in and grab a chair. Now that'll unfold, so that's a blanket for you there.
Okay. I didn't do anything.
Well, that's not entirely true.
That is entirely true. I didn't do anything.
No, you can try and cement yourself into that, okay? But at the same time, you're not doing yourself any good by not being truthful, okay? And there's no surprises left anymore, okay? It's not even a surprise, it's why this happened.
I'm also not the only innocent person who's ever been arrested and charged.
I'm not sure what to make of his distress, because at times it sounds like he's trying to sound emotionally distressed. It's a weird modulation of his voice.
Your vehicle's seen on the video, okay? The girl who's on the video who walks away with Tori has been identified, and she's been identified as her and Tori being in your car. And you can't mask that. You can't change it, okay?
No.
He is thwarting every approach they try and use to get him to own even a little bit of something that happened.
You made a mistake, right? You'd take this back if you could. This is a mistake, Mike. You need to deal with this.
There's discussion, like, previous to the day of the event, with Mike saying, "Oh, would you ever kidnap somebody?" We went through a whole thing where, "Oh, you're just talk. You never do it. You just talk." You're gonna do that today. You're gonna do that today. He had made the comments about young female, so it'd be easy to manipulate.
So she's trying to portray herself as someone essentially carrying out an act really under the control, perhaps, of Mr. Rafferty.
Victoria was pretty much the first younger female that came out. Like, I was holding her hand. She was with me. She was good. Like, she was great. Like, she wasn't scared of me.
She has a history where she was raised in a highly physically and sexually abusive environment for a very long time. And the consequences of that is very often people then crave other kinds of abusive relationships She was recruited by him.
So tell me what happened.
I seen Tori on the ground. I turned my head away again. I could hear her, like, the sound of her voice, like, just grow fainter. I could hear, like, moaning, like. I remember hearing the rustle of garbage bags, like, just the hammer. I see the garbage bag over, so there wasn't afterwards, like this. Like, there was no, like, blood splatter, like he knew what he was doing, like.
I didn't help kill anybody.
You were there. You've heard from Terry. Okay.
Terry's saying my car is there. Terry, the drug addict who stabs people, is there, saying that I was there. That you're going based on what some girl has told you.
What's your biggest fear or your biggest concern now that you've been charged with this?
Losing my life. It's not being able to have a life anymore.
There's no sympathy. It's really all self-focused. His life's over. He's going to jail, but there's no real expression of the damage that he's done to all these other lives at all.
This is your opportunity, Terry. Lynn's sitting right here. Tell her she's a liar. You've got no problem at saying without her in the room.
Terry's a liar.
Yeah, that's what you're hoping.
I'm not even looking at this.
I don't need to look at it.
He doesn't even look at her. She is not a person to him.
You know what a psychopath is, Mike?
I have never met one.
Well, I just met one tonight.
In the other room.
You. No, psychopaths don't tell the truth. Psychopaths rarely confess, actually.
Okay.
You are a sick puppy, Michael.
Back there under the rocks, Detective Staff Sergeant Jim Smith found the body of Tori Stafford in a garbage bag. Michael Rafferty has pleaded not guilty to the charges of sexual assault, abduction, and murder.
it was me that committed the murder and not him. He didn't physically kill her. It wasn't him that killed her. It was me.
I don't believe her at all. I think he did. Some people call it like the Stockholm Syndrome, people who get attached to the kidnappers. I think she's someone who actually is capable of attaching to another person. I think she attached to him.
We're done.
I think you're a cold-blooded killer.
You can think whatever you want.
Every time I see a butterfly or a purple ribbon, we will forever be reminded of our little princess.